With the first overall pick in the 2023 PBA Draft, Terrafirma made their selection count with Filipino-American international basketball journeyman Stephen Holt. Despite being a rookie, Holt is already being seen as the main man, the guy for the G. The question now is, can Stephen Holt deliver? Well, joining us right now to have an all-out conversation here on New Day is the newest member of the Terrafirma Dyip, the #1 overall pick of this year's PBA Draft, Stephen Holt. Stephen is joining us once again all the way from his home in the U.S. in Oregon. Stephen, good morning from Manila. Good afternoon to you there. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning. Thanks again for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. I know it's too early for you if we do the sports show, but Stephen, congratulations. It is now official. You have been drafted as a first overall pick in the 2023 PBA Draft. During draft day, you revealed how important this is for you playing in the PBA as a promise you made, especially for your grandfather, your lolo. How does it feel to fulfill that promise?
Man, it feels great. I mean, it was a long time coming, like I said. I've been trying to get my passport for pretty much every single year in my career, and we just weren't able to, get it done. And like I mentioned, over these past few days, like the opportunity finally, came about in June for me to get my passport. And so, again, like I mentioned earlier, just one of my goals to play in the PBA, and it was just perfect timing for me to finally make that jump over here. So I've said this plenty of times. I'm super excited to finally be out there.
I remember a conversation last week. You said you're going to acclimate yourself, going to get yourself familiar. Now that Terrafirma Dyip, have you done your research about the team that drafted you? What have you seen so far? And what do you think can you contribute right away?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is finally when I get out there just to, learn the coach's system, my teammates and what they want from me. But, my expectations are pretty high, for myself and for the squad that we have. I'm just going to try and make, an impact culturally and just trying to bring my game, just a hardworking player, a good teammate, and a player that just wants to win at the end of the day. So I'm super excited, to get to learn, the coaching staff, my teammates, and hopefully we can make some noise this season.
You're a bucket getter, man. You're a playmaker as we look at your highlights. But this team, the Terrafirma Dyip, has been struggling for a long time now. They're usually at the bottom of the standings, and Terrafirma is looking for that star, that main guy to build around, that franchise player. Given your experience, you've been around different leagues, different countries. Do you see yourself, Stephen, being the catalyst of change for this team? And is there some sort of pressure like, okay, I'm the #1 overall pick, I gotta carry the load on my shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, I've always viewed the word pressure as a privilege. I mean, having expectations is a privilege. I mean, that's why we play this sport and any sport really. So, from day one, I'm going to try and, affect this club positively, show my leadership, prove my work ethic, and just try and carry the guys in any way I can. So it'll be a matter of time before the club knows who I am and the league knows who I am. But I'm definitely coming in to make a change and hopefully affect the game positively. So
I know your wife just gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. So what is your timetable looking like, Stephen? When are you planning to come out here in the Philippines and train with your new team?
Yeah, so I'm an agent, still having contract negotiations with the club. I haven't spoken to the club yet on my arrival date, but I'm, pretty sure we'll have that conversation pretty soon. But up until this point, I'm just working out, staying busy, and making sure family's okay, and taking advantage of this time because I'll be flying out, by myself for the first portion of the season, and hopefully they can fly over around Christmas time and join me. So.
Yeah.
It's definitely a blessing for this next chapter and for me and as a family. And, we can't wait to all be in Manila and hopefully, have a great season.
I personally can't wait to see you out there on a hard court in the PBA and also here in the studios of CNN Philippines. Stephen, lastly, what do you want to tell the fans? What can they expect from you once you come around, you come on down here and play with the Terrafirma Dyip? Go ahead.
Oh man, I just appreciate the support, the messages on social media. To all the fans, like I said, I'm super excited to play in front of a basketball-driven country. I know the support is amazing. I've heard it year in and year out, and so again, it's just my responsibility just to be the player who I am, be the player who the coaching and staff and the club picked me as. And again, I'm just gonna just stay true to who I am and just be a great teammate, be a leader, be a hard worker, day in and day out. And I'm looking forward to making an impact. So I'm very excited.
Congratulations again to you, Stephen, on being selected #1 overall and also for being a new dad. Go attend to your newborn. Thank you again for joining us here on New Day on CNN Philippines. Can't wait to meet you, man. Thank you, Stephen.
Yep. Thank you so much.